National Park College Nighthawk women's basketball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk Player of the Week, Miss Hannah McLain. Hannah, welcome to National Park College. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, my name's Hannah McLain. I'm from Cove, Arkansas. I graduated from Colstrop River High School, and I'm a sophomore this year. And the degree I'm going for is education.
And of course, you mentioned Cove, you mentioned Colstrop River High School. We've seen a number of athletes come in from the smallest corners of the state, and we've talked about that before. Sometimes the brightest stars come from the smallest schools in the state of Arkansas. And of course, I know that you played for another team in our region last year, but what inspired you to join NPC for your sophomore season?
Honestly, it was just a great opportunity for me to come here. I wasn't really expecting to come here, but when basically what happens, one door closed, another one opened, and I wouldn't want to change it in any other way. I'm just so happy to be here, basically.
So tell me about your first impression of Coach Eddie Broughton Sr. How did you meet him, and what was it that ultimately put you inside the doors here in the Kettle?
I actually met him through Landry, she was from my high school too, and that's actually how I met him. So,
what's it like being able to come into this year with Landry as a former teammate on the high school level and to really kind of redefine and reestablish this women's program at NPC?
It's amazing. I'm just so glad that I did get to come in here with all these freshmen and get to build something amazing.
And of course, it's been off to a great start this year. If you've blinked, you've missed it. 11 games in. This is one of the best teams in Nighthawk women's basketball history. The records are beginning to fall, and they're still building towards really great things this year. What's it like? Take me behind the scenes of this group and what it's like to be a member of this team. We see how great you are on the floor, but tell me about the hard work that goes into all those great performances we see in the Kettle.
I think we prepare for every game the exactly same way. We just try to put in the work and try to determine what we need to work on for that particular game. And working with the team, we're all family, and I think we all go together really well, and we have so many different talents, and I feel everyone has a role on the team.
We mentioned a little bit of history and a little bit of records. Of course, you're climbing the leaderboards in the rebounding category. You lead the team in offensive and defensive boards, and it looks like that you're going to be well cemented into the top 10 all time whenever this season is said and done. But let's talk about your defensive prowess on the court. When your number is called, you go out there and you give it your all. What is it that drives you to go out there and get the ball back for your team?
I just want to do my very best, and whenever my offense isn't doing well, I know I can do good on defense, and that will lead the offense.
And that's exactly what we've seen at this Nighthawk squad this year, defense turning into offense. And let's talk about a really big game in the Kettle last week. SAU Tech is the reigning Region 2 champion. They went to the national tournament a year ago. You guys are able to come back from behind, down 10 points in the fourth quarter, and take them down. Tell me how you got it done.
Well, first of all, we all knew that this is the most important game, and we just all knew that we had to play our very hardest no matter what. Whenever we got down 10, we had to see the light through the tunnel and know that we had to get through no matter what, and we just gave it our all, and that's how we came out on top.
There's something really special about this group because even down 10 going into the fourth quarter, it never really felt like this team was ever out of the game. And of course, you rally back for a big win. It puts you in the driver's seat in the Region 2 standings. So let's talk about tonight. South Arkansas College comes to town, another home game in the Kettle. It is your final home game of the 2024 calendar year. Tell me about this game, some of the keys to the matchup, and how you expect to help get your team to victory tonight.
Well, we see this team as another obstacle on our path, and we have all these obstacles we have to get through, and at the end of our path is obviously the national championship, and we just see this game as every other game. We have to win, and that's what we see, and everyone's going to put in their role to achieve that goal.
Hannah, as the lone sophomore on this team, what are some of the goals that you've set for yourself this year that you hope to achieve before this team crosses the finish line?
I just want to be better than I was last year. I want to achieve that goal, and I want to get my team to that national championship.
We're really excited for that. We think the best is yet to come for this Nighthawk squad this year, and a great start already. Congratulations on the honor this week. Is there anybody you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
Yes, I want to give a shout out to my family, my mom and dad, my 2 sisters, Katie and Ava, and my brother, Hoyt. And also want to shout out to my roommates, Landry and Daisy, and shout out to my team. Later tonight, I'll see y'all and let's get this business done.
Hannah McLain of Nighthawk Women's Basketball. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Special thank you to Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the sponsor for the featured Nighthawk Player of the Week. This is Nighthawk Women's Basketball on the Nighthawk Network.